Next on the whiteboard, I've just written, which is a sentence I should never have to write, by the way. I've written, politicians jizzing on shit. And that's the state of our country right now. If you're international, hey, welcome to Australian news. In the news this week, politicians coming on each other's desks. Welcome to Australia. That should have been the tourism commercial. Fuck off Lara Bingle. Fuck off Paul Hogan with the shrimp on the barbie. Just have like some MP just bent over one of his colleagues' desk going, come on in. We'll jizz on ya. They'll be like, this is Australian politics. Come on your desk. Guys, it's not funny though, because it's sexual assault.
Yeah.
Like, and I shouldn't be laughing about it. This is an actual news article that was in the news today. A Canberra insider leaked footage of a Liberal staffer wanking over a female politician's desk. How can you not keep it together for 8 hours? Just keep it in your pants for the workday. 9 to 5, brother. Even if you work overtime. What's wrong with you? Like, how horny can you be? Like, it's so weird. Like, I've watched politics before where they're all yelling at each other on the ABC.
Yeah.
It doesn't make me horny.
No.
Never once I'm like, God, and no offense to politicians as well. I'm not looking at the chicks going, fuck. You know, it's not like when I sit there and watch beach volleyball in the Olympics. It's not like that. It's watching politics. I've never been like, oh, jeez.
Yeah.
Julie Bishop, fuck. And good on Julie. She's probably, I don't know much about her. I just know that's a politician's name. But I'm not, come on, guys. And it's guys in general. Guys are fucking disgusting, man. This is by the way, I'm only bringing this up because this is one of the weirdest articles I've ever read, right? This is a real thing. An anonymous Canberra insider, known only as Tom, has leaked photos and videos of male Liberal staffers exposing themselves and or wanking in different parts of Parliament House. He shared evidence of at least 4 men routinely sharing photos and videos. Yuck. He goes, I've seen so many that I've just become immune to it. Imagine just seeing so many politicians' cocks that you're just like, ugh, it's just another day at the office. This is the most fucked part is Tom also shed light on a small room on the upper floor of Parliament House, which is supposed to be a prayer and meditation room. In actual fact, it is where a bunch of Liberal staffers and even some politicians have been allegedly having sex. In the prayer room. Not only did probably other people not consent to be in that room, but neither did God. Okay? That's so disrespectful to anyone who uses the prayer room for prayer.
Yeah, shocking.
That's awful. Like, people should be able to have their beliefs and whatnot, and, you know, and there's a prayer room clearly for a reason. It's not to do roots. He goes, I can probably, this was the cherry on top, and this is why they don't really have to write allegedly, because he goes, I can probably say there is very little meditation or prayer going on in that room, Tom continued. He knows because he himself admitted to having sex there. So he's just incriminated himself. Isn't that insane? And this goes on, by the way, and then it starts naming people and all this other horrible shit that happens. And there's actually really bad shit. There's like alleged sexual assaults and stuff that have happened in Liberal staffers, and which is awful. And who would have thought that politicians, that guys and girls who are, and by the way, not just the guys being gross. There is apparently there's a bunch of receipts, allegedly, again, of female politicians hiring male sex workers into Parliament House. I've stayed at a hotel literally next door to Parliament House. Walk across the road and go do it there. You have like one job and it's not fucking a hooker at work. It's arguing with each other on the telly. That's your profession. It's photo ops around the floods. It's like, oh, we're doing our bit. You know, it's trying to shake firefighters' hands and them having them spit on you because you're a piece of shit. That's the job. Go hold some babies, wear a hard hat, on a construction site and just do that. That's all you have to do. Really, you just have to say nothing and do nothing, and everyone will be like, he's just doing a good job. It's like what ScoMo came out and said during the week about those protests. These women were, protesting, rightfully so, about not wanting to be sexually assaulted. Of course, the fact that they even have to protest that is insane because guys are fucking garbage, right? And anyone saying not all men, that the girls aren't saying all men, okay? Grow up. But ScoMo came out and was like, I'm paraphrasing here, but I don't know if you guys know, I'm mainly telling this for international people. This is how fucked our Prime Minister is. He came out and was like, oh, well, in other parts of the world, women protesting the same thing will be shot. And essentially implied like, oh, they should be thankful we're not shooting them in the street. Hey, dude, just say nothing. That's it. Rock up to work and be like, you know what, man? Go fuck someone in the prayer room. That would be, go hire a hooker, and that would be more beneficial for everyone. Isn't that insane?
Yeah.
That he could hire a hooker, spend 30 minutes doing that, than actually just talking at this point. Who the fuck is advising him? Whoever is advising him is not doing a good job, or he's just not listening. I get the similar vibe that it's like Trump. And it's like how Trump clearly had advisors during his presidency, but he was clearly like, don't worry, guys, I'll take it from here. And then just said a bunch of crazy shit. I'm getting the vibe that this ScoMo is just not. He's either, I don't think he's just ignoring. Anyway, guys, I don't know anything about politics. I don't know what my point is here. I don't even read the news. I read one article about I read one article about jizz, and now I'm like, guys, I'm friendly Geordies. I get politics. I don't do any research whatsoever. I just know that I just hear bits and pieces, and it baffles me from what I hear. And that's another thing. I hear probably the worst stuff because I never hear when they do anything good. No one's ever like, oh, gee, bloody, this person did a great thing. No one ever says that. Everyone's like, oh, he said something fucked.